Let me see. Let me move this. My tea. And let's see, it's at 26 seconds. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody doing today? It's the morning. I'm always up early. And this time we are doing what's the gossip about you? Everybody likes gossip. Everybody likes to hear the gossip about them. So if this isn't about you, it'll be about somebody you know, maybe someone you've gossiped about. It could be, but we won't know. Okay, let me see what card do I want to pick first. Okay. These, I need to put these away. Okay. So yes, I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm doing pretty good. I've been busy. I'm trying to think if I have anything to do today. I don't think I do. It's a Monday though. I'm sure there's something I could do. I need to call my vet. I need to ask them, like, what's the proper way to bring this dog to them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm curious if they got some type of sedative I could feed him, but they probably don't want that. I probably want them all fresh and all natural. Ooh, love. People are gossiping about your love life, possibly. I guess if you have one, people are talking about it. It's hot in here right now. I can't open the window though. If I open the window, you hear nothing but construction. So yeah, I got him a muzzle, right? I do not like this muzzle. He does not like this muzzle. I didn't expect him to like the muzzle. It's just to say he has it. And also because I might need it to take him to the vet. I don't know how the vet feels about my dog. Like, I don't know how vets are like that. I've always brought him a beagle. I brought them a nice, short, low to the ground, overweight, so not agile beagle. Okay, now I'm gonna bring him this Olympian dog. This dog belongs in the Olympics of dogs. He's so pretty too. It's like he knows it. He knows he's pretty. He's sleeping under my desk right now. He's being pretty good. I'm pretty proud of him. I bought him one of those lion manes for Halloween. Listen, it was just to try it out. I bought the dollar store edition. It was like $3.50, maybe $3. I don't know. It does not fit him, unfortunately. No, one size does not fit all when it comes to Cerberus's neck girth. You know, homeboy's got like a neck so thick, he lifts things with it. And I watch him. I tell myself it's just because he has to exercise that neck. I make him run. He's so strong. I wanted to make sure that if I ever took my dog on a walk in the winter or in the summer, I mostly the winter. I imagine this in the winter, where like he could drag me home if I pass out from like low blood sugar or something on a walk. He could potentially drag me home, and he can. This one can. He dragged me. Oh, it was so sad. He dragged me in front of my yard. I had just got out the hospital. I was weak and frail. I did not know he was going to be so unforgiving. Oh no, Cerberus. At that age, he is probably only about 5 months old, 6. I take him out, and it's always someone else's dog, right? We have rules, people. We got laws. We got bylaws too. All right, you're not allowed to walk around with your dog off the leash unless it's at a dog park. calm down. I don't live near a dog park. I live in a community with a regular school and like a kid park, you know? These motherfuckers walk around without their dogs on leashes and they're pit bulls too. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're actual dogs with no brain disorders to attack people. I don't care what anyone says. Okay? Go study your dog and stop trying to make other people like you know what I mean? These people they read about the pit bull, then they're like, oh no, it's not true. And it's like, no, it's true. You know, my brother had a pit bull. You know what he did one day? He just randomly bit my brother's girlfriend. They lived together, so this was basically my brother's wife. He bit that bitch, right? She was diabetic, so she went into the hospital. Like, she almost had a heart attack over it, right? And because I don't know, something about the bite getting infected and it worked its magic. It's worked its infection to the heart or some shit like this. So she had to go in there right away because this happens like within a week. Get back, please, sir. And yeah, and you know what it was? They took him to the vet. It's just because he's a pit. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. His brain has grown too big for his skull, and now he's just a little different. Yeah. Hey, my dog doesn't have that issue. Thank God. He's just too strong for his own good, and he's too playful for his own good. He's a big, strong, playful demi. All right. He's a guard dog at heart. Genuinely. No, because I don't care what anyone says. There is no way they could have did enough to him to make him like mad dog within 4 months. I got him at 4 months. You know, and I've done the research. He definitely did. You know, I know he was only 4 months. He had no nuts yet. Homie came to me with no balls. I was like, "You're so young. You don't even got your balls yet." I was like, "You're perfect." He had a scar on his nose though, so there's a background story to that. All right. I honestly listen. The way the lady acted, I think she sold me a dog that was for dead. What I mean by that is like the dog got into something. She figured she could make a quick buck. He's probably going to die. She couldn't afford a vet bill. So she sold him instead. And I think what he got into was like a bag of drugs. Because he's a little different. This dog's a little different. He's like Lucy. He's way too smart. He ate these weird China drugs. They were blue. And now he's like super smart. But he's a little different. I'm only teasing. That's not what happened. I sure hope not. If it is, you're super strong. You survived a lethal dose of drugs. How do you feel? Do you feel smarter? Because let me tell you, this dog knows how to open my front door. You tell me a dog that knows how to he knows how to unlock the deadbolt and go outside all on his own. Do you know how intimidating that is to anyone? They don't know he can unlock the door. They think I do it. No, he does it on his own. He's too smart for his own good. I love you though, baby. I got him so many nice toys. This is Cerberus Talk in the morning with Nicole and Cerberus. Yes, he got a lot of pretty toys yesterday. The lion's mane. It didn't work out. Now he just plays with it like it's an animal. Cerberus, you gotta go sit back down, baby. You're very pretty. Thank you. But can't you be like this all the time? Why can't you be like this around the neighbors? My neighbors hate him. I'll tell you the truth. My neighbors don't like me, and then they use him as the reasons. They hit him in like, oh, it's that girl's dog. I'm gonna yell at her because you tell me what makes grown men yell at a woman unless they just don't like her. They're waiting for the day, like a bunch of women. You gotta go lay down, baby. Let me throw. Let me throw. Ugh. So strong. Stop it. Stop. Get out of here with your big. Move your head. Move. No. Oh my God. We have to do the 5 minute decompressing time for Cerberus. We have to give him 5 minutes of fame. Hi, my baby. We'll get started in a minute. I'm done shuffling. We'll just have to wait for Cerberus to calm down a bit. Okay, go lay down. No, go lay down. Go lay down. Ugh. Okay. Stop. Go lay down. He was sleeping before this. And I talk on the phone a lot with my dad, right? He doesn't do this anymore when I'm on the phone. I don't know. He does it only when he sees me put the camera over there and he just knows it's something. So I say he's too smart. Get out. Excuse me. Let me drink my tea. It's Diet Arizona green tea. I didn't even know they had this. I was like, ooh, I'll try that. It's only got 2 grams of sugar. It's pretty good. It doesn't taste crappy. But you know it's filled with a bunch of fake sugar. That fake sugar, before I get started, I found a new one under the grocery store. It was called monk fruit. I was like, what the hell is that? And then it tells me it's made with some weird sugar chemical that I've never heard. It's like excess hydrogen. And I'm like, oh God, what is that one? Is it better than the last one? Because the last one I'm told it gives me cancer. Like, here you poor diabetic. You've lost your pancreas. Here, drink this liquid instead now. This artificial sweetener. Good luck. May you not get cancer too. Like, God damn. I have dodged so many diseases in this world. No, cancer doesn't run in my family. It is really all about genetics, honestly. Okay, but either way, hello, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Okay, this is going to be what's the gossip about you. This can always be kind of fun. I only have a few cards though, but it's to kind of keep the reading like within the hour. That way I can do more of them. And also to help train servers. See, look how good he is. Okay, now the first card out. Who are these people? We don't know. They could be anywhere. They could be communal. They could be work. They could be friend group. It could be anyone. It could be all of them even, but I don't know. It could just be one person. We don't fucking know. We shall see. The Lamb card. Oh, wow. I feel like a lot of people like to talk shit about you. I feel like hear me out because they see you as someone that they can talk shit about. This is like whoever it is. Okay, well, we're not going to necessarily say everyone thinks of you this way, right? Everyone thinks of you as this nice, sweet lamb, so to speak, like a good-natured person, a good person. We have the love card. You're loving. The house card. You're independent. The tower card. You're isolated and extremely independent, but you're loving. I feel like whoever it is talking about you doesn't know if you have a lover. All right, we got the gentleman card, so they know you're single. Like people like talk about your singularity and whether or not you're dating because we have the gentleman card. And then right after the gentleman card is the hummingbird. Like this. So basically this is you and this is dates. And people are saying basically you're dating. You know what I mean? Security. Choose a safe harbor for now. Okay. And then after behind the hummingbird is the lion card. Oh, with the bee. So you're dating slowly, patiently, cautiously. You're not out there constantly dating, but I feel like the hummingbird card, you're looking around, something like this. But I feel like with the lamb card, like I feel like a lot of people would think to date you and try to take advantage of you. And I feel like that's where the security card comes out. They're like no one can really talk to you. Security with the tower. That's why I said there's an isolation to you. Like a lot of people get blocked from pursuing you for love or anything like this, even if you're looking. And I feel like it's because those people are most people are trying to take advantage of the other person, no matter what situation we're looking at, right? So this isn't even personalized to that. So any of those types of people that are just trying to talk to you for taking advantage purposes, they see they can't. You're blocked. You're secure. Like you're the lamb, but they can't get to you. It's like the big bad wolf is looking through the fence. Like, how do I get to this lamb? And this wolf ain't as smart as Cerberus, so he ain't gonna just push the fence over when he uses brute strength. He's just gonna try to cleverly talk to this girl. You know what I mean? Or boy. It's the lamb. It could be a boy too. It's whatever. So, anyways, people want that. People want to try to pursue that. People want to catch your eye, but a lot of people think that you have someone in your sights. And this is one of the main reasons why you're so slow and patient. You could even be hiding them. Okay, this is gossip about you. If it's not true, then I'm on point. All right, because gossip is not rumors. This is just rumors. Then there you go. Rumors aren't necessarily true. But whoever this is, they spread rumors about you by talking about your love life like this. And basically, anyone that does talk about you, it's negative. Like, say they say bad things about you and they talk shit about you, or even just say bad things like, oh, the lamb, oh, they're dumb and I can take advantage of them. You know what I mean? Anything that's like just, you know, a little rude. I feel like they feel like they can. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you were to overhear them say that, they would be like, what? You know what I mean? Like, they feel like, almost like a bully. Like, they can bully you, so they will. You know what I mean? If you're alone and you walk by somebody, I'm not sure where we could be. We could be at the mall. We could be in your neighborhood even. You walk by somebody, and they're gonna like maybe like give you a dirty look, and you're gonna think to yourself, well, damn, what makes them think they could do that? And it's because they see you as the lamb. You ain't shit. And it's all I want to say. It's because this person sounds jealous of you. I feel like there is just one person specifically discussing you, and but there's other people too, but this one's standing out the most. They pay attention to your love life. It makes me feel like if you're a woman, this is a woman. If you're a man, this is a man. This is like somebody that is competing against your energy in the love world. Do you get what I mean? Something like that. Like they're trying to like they might not even be single, but there's somebody like you know what I mean. You both got the same type of dating preferences. As I said, if you date men, this person dates men. So they're talking all about your love life. I feel like, and they talk about it to any men. I feel like that men or women that could be interested in you. They just kind of trash you real quick. Oh, okay. Cooperation. Take the hand offered or asked. So you're very helpful. Okay, that's what I said. You're kind-hearted and helpful. The lamb card. People feel like they can use you. If you're at work, okay, you might have to do extra that isn't your job, and you're gonna go ahead and do it just because you're a good person. Someone says it's because someone literally views it like as if like they're taking advantage of you. They think you're too stupid to know that you're overworked. You know what I mean? But in reality, they're the stupid one. You're just being nice. You get what I mean? So you have people that target you because of this lamb energy. They don't they work with you to exploit you as much as they can. They People just try to take advantage of you. Anything you offer. Even if you're buying something, people are gonna try to like take a little extra money. They're gonna try to act like they computed it wrong. They do it their whole life. You've been working this motherfucking register. Here, I'm gonna blow the fucking dust off that shit. You've been working this dumb register for at least 20 years and you still double charge people? Yeah, right. They do it just to see if you're too stupid to see. And when you are too stupid to see, I feel like they feel bad about it. They feel bad. They're like, oh, damn, why did I steal from them? They didn't even notice. And, oh, fuck. And they feel bad. You know what I mean? And then I feel like, and you might even see it and you're just like, I don't care about 50 cents extra. I don't care about $2 extra. Whatever it may be you see what the people do to you, it doesn't bother you. So you just don't even bring it up. This is why you're lamb energy. And people misjudge lamb energy. You're good, you're nice, but it doesn't mean you're stupid. Okay? But people like to treat this energy like it's stupid. Okay, but the snake card, Queen of Wands, there it is. This is who it is. It talks about you. So if you're a man, it's a King of Wands type of energy, right? And this person, this is like basically somebody that wants to like, they would love to talk shit to your face. They want to say it to you. They wish they could. They feel like they can. They feel like you wouldn't do anything at all. You get what I mean? Like this person would say, with anything you hear, like, oh yeah, I shortchanged you the other day. So what? What are you gonna do about it at the end of the day? What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like there's a confrontation that's building up with this, right? It could be in that person's mind. But overall, like they're ready to confront you anytime you ever step out of anytime you speak or step out, or anytime you try to speak up for yourself about it. They're going to be ready for it. You know what I mean? They're going to be ready to put you in your place, type of thing. I don't know. That's why I say this person doesn't know a damn thing about you. Okay, with the Tower card and the House card, and then with mixing love and lamb too much. The hummingbird too. I feel like you're just happy. You're a happy person. Happy people make make unhappy people angry. This is just a fact. They'll especially and it's almost like they see you happy, they try to do something to make you unhappy. And then it doesn't really work. I mean, it might make a hiccup in your day, but it's not going to weigh you down like it would wreck this person's day. So they do it to you and it doesn't wreck your day. You're the lamb. You deal with it. You do whatever. It's not a big deal. You move on. The hummingbird, I feel like you're really fast, at least mentally. You move on from things very quickly. And I feel like, and so this person's like, it's almost like they're ready to go. They're like ready to go to argue with you, like as if they're imagining like it's gonna pop off with you any day. And I feel like you might even walk right past this person anywhere on the streets. It could be at the grocery store. It could be in your neighborhood. It could be someone at work. You walk past them literally after with all this in their mind, and nothing happens. This person's psychotic and delusional. They're like imagining you to be like okay, here, this is how delusional they are. This is the snake and the mongoose, right? And the story of the mongoose is they're kind of like they're like a meerkat type species, like a ferret, you know what I mean? And they are able to take the bites from cobras and take the poison. It doesn't kill them, right? I mean, it can if they get bit up a whole bunch, I'm sure, but no, like just the regular old bitage from them, they just get real sick and then they heal and then they go back, right? This is so they're natural enemies. So this person's acting like in their mind they're this mongoose all the time, and this is you as the lamb. And when they see you, they're gonna stand up. They're gonna. If you get upset and start to stand up for yourself, they're gonna take you out because you're a shitty person. You're the evil person. You're the bad shit talker here when you're not. Do you know what I mean? The reality is that's you that's the mongoose and that bitch is the snake, right? But they're trying to like role swap with you like a narcissist would. So that basically people will cheer them on and see them as anything they do to you is justified. You deserve it. And it's like, let me tell you right here, they don't know, no. I don't know who this bitch is, but no one decides what this person deserves, which is you. No one decides what you deserve, okay? Especially not this dumb cunt. No, fuck that ugly bitch. No, I'd fuck, dude. Bring Nikki. Nikki will slice that bitch. Trust me. No, I don't hate dumb bitches like this. This is making me think of one of my neighbors. I won't even get into her. No, I was on the phone with my ex-husband and everything. He's like, well, I'm really happy you were able to keep your cool there. And I'm like, yeah, no, I've worked on it. I'm too sick now. I can't argue with people. I'm sick, dude. I take insulin. I'm like walking around like this, and this lady's yelling at me. I'm like, please don't. I'm in like survival mode. We got fight or flight, and I gotta get my dog, so I can't run away. And if you're in the way, I'm gonna have to kill you in order to get to him. Know that, and I will, because I'm sick right now. Genuinely, when your body feels like it's gonna die, you can do incredible things. Let me tell you. Okay, and every day my body feels like it's dying because it realizes at some point, wait, the pancreas is gone. What 911 emergency? This one's missing a pancreas. How are we gonna live? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. She needed to leave me alone. I was like, I could have passed out there into medical diabetic coma all because of her yelling at me while being on insulin. Does she know that? No. If I told her, would she care? No. Okay. No, she wouldn't give a shit, dude. She'd be like, good. You know what I mean? Genuinely, this is how, okay, so this is how this energy is. This is somebody that would rather see you dead than see you in their life at all. Like, you have to pass this person somewhere, I don't know. You pass this person around in life and they fucking hate you. And it could even be somebody online. How pathetic. This could be some ugly bitch online who, like, has a crush on somebody that you're friends with online. They imagine you're dating and shit like this. So now they're sitting there, they're talking shit about you. And I feel like, no, the lamb card don't do shit. The lamb is so alone. Lamb doesn't have anyone to date. The lamb is happy to date. That's what I'm saying. Whoever there is gossip about you that this person talks about. You have one person specifically that has just stolen this reading, and they're here to fight you. And I feel like, and you're not even trying to fight nobody. You know what I mean? This could be literal. This person might actually try to fight you. It's making me think of a neighbor. This has to. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe you have a rowdy work site. Okay, the cross card. Okay, with Six of Wands. Okay, it's all about victory. So this person basically is trying to start an argument with you, fight with you. It could be somebody you've already got into an argument with, maybe even a physical fight with. I really don't know your lifestyle, but basically, this person found out you're not a lamb at all. They find out you're a mongoose. Do you see what I'm saying? So they come to you like as if they see it as okay. They look at you and they're like, "Oh, look at that." You know, they're like, "That's someone I can bully to, I can boss around, I can be mean to, I can yell, I can do whatever I want to that person, and I will." But around other people, I'm gonna try to paint the picture that to everyone I know, I'm gonna paint them as this horrible snake, and I'm this mongoose who's all tough, and I'm gonna fight them, and I'm taking them down, and I'm talking shit to them. They're doing justice to this lamb that they know is a lamb, but no one else knows, or who knows if they know. You've been painted out to be nasty like them. You know what I mean? They projected all their nastiness about themselves to other people, so that they won't like you and things like this. So then this person finally does cock up to you, and they quickly get slapped into their role. They realize they are not the mongoose at all. You're not a lamb at all. You are that. You are everything they're pretending to be naturally and genuinely, like the real version. So this person's trying to act like I would say like some type of truth teller. They're a truth teller. You know what I mean? Something like that. And they're gonna tell you off, da da da. And I feel like, and you flip the role on them instantly because you literally, they are creating a delusion to take your role as this mongoose in the scene, and that's who you are. You can't take who, you know what I mean? It's like this person can't change who they are, and they can't change who you are. They can imagine it this way. They can tell people you're that way. They can think you're only this, and it's so easy. They do all of this because they see that you're this the lamb. You're not going to fight with them. You're not going to argue with them. You're peaceful. Things like this. So they know they can get away with all of this, and they do like a big smear campaign against you to mount up to arguing with you and talking shit to you like you're like there's some, oh, like almost like some ugly bitch is gonna roll up her sleeves and talk shit to you the next time she sees you. She's done rallied up her and all of her people, right? To put you in your place. And I feel like, and then she ends up trying to bark up on you. And I feel like you just got, it's one of those where you just got to be yourself. And she naturally will assimilate who she truly is. The gloves are off, the masks are off. I feel like, and this mongoose is ready. This mongoose is like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It turns out you're not a lamb. You're not quiet and innocent and letting people bully you. It's just that when you're the mongoose and toxic people bite you, it doesn't affect you the same as other people. So that snake, if that snake was to bite itself, or if another snake rolled around and bit that snake, it would die. Okay? But if that snake bites you, you don't die. You see? So you are everything this person wishes they could be. They're just a dumb, stupid, toxic whore. And they wish they could be tough like you. They wish they could look like the lamb and sweet and innocent and then be able to take anything from that snake. They wish they were you, and they're not you. And they can never be you. Okay? They'll have to die and come back again and reincarnate. And they still can't be you. Either way, the cross card, Six of Wands, you defeat this person, I feel like, without even doing anything. Nothing. Nothing. I feel like this person never gets their day with you because they do get their day with you and then they get embarrassed. And then they're like, you know, thank God that happened with no one looking, because now they just leave you alone. You know what I mean? They got bitch slapped into their role. They got a harsh reality check. They looked in the mirror. They realized that they ran around like it's like someone running around saying, "Oh no, don't talk to her. She smokes crack. She dates all these different dudes. She's a love bomber." You know what I mean? And then they look in the mirror while they're smoking their meth, and they're like, "Oh shit, I was talking about myself that day. That girl doesn't even do drugs." You get what I mean? It's a whole fucking reality check to this dumb bitch. This meth head. She's a meth head. Ugh, meth heads. Meth heads. They're everywhere. At work yesterday, I had to deal with a meth head coming in on me trying to get me to come clean his wall. He's like, my bike. It comes in and it scuffs the wall. And I'm like, I was like, wash it. What do you want from me? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Wash it. I gave him degreaser. I was like, here, take this. Get that away from me, you fucking crackhead. Motherfucker's eyes tweaking on me. And I'm like, damn. He like walked in my house. I'm like, dude, fuck out my house. Like, this ain't even my house, but this is my unit right now. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is this guy doing? You know, but fuck, dude. Ah, the twin flames card. Okay, so whoever this is, they believe in twin flames, right? This person likes a guy you're dating or wants to know who you're trying to date. I feel like you're not dating anybody, but if you ever are, they fucking want to know because that's their twin flame. Whoever you date is their twin flame. That's how psychotic twin flames are. They all these women and men, they all sit around for years thinking that their man is with another woman and that's their true love. And I mean, and he loves them more than that woman. He just takes care of her and financially loves her and gives her everything he should be giving you. Okay, but yours to influence. You know how disgusting that is? But that's this person. This person's disgusting. So this person's probably smells like cheese. So, anyways, basically, this person's probably not even single, but they would sleep with any man you're dating just to take him from you, just to fuck with you, just to try to they won't fuck up their situation. They got their man controlled. Whoever their man is, fucking cowers in the corner like a bitch. This is the type of woman to put a strap on and do her husband straight up. So this is like a man, like a woman with a man complex. Like she probably hates that she has a vagina. She's probably like, I wish I could just turn my vagina in. If being a woman is that, then I want to put my vagina in. I want to return it. And it's like, no, you already sold your vagina the day you got married, bitch. So basically, this bitch is just jealous you're everything she's not. You're everything. And here's the kicker. She spent like her whole the past like 10 years trying to become who you are. And I feel like if you've been who you are since you were born, because you are who you are, and this person is just trying so hard to be like you. This might be somebody that thinks they're spiritual. Like I said, they believe in twin flames, so that means they're a witch. They most likely swallow cum, multiple men. You know what I mean? If they got a man, he's a woman in the corner getting beat. Like this is an abuser. Yeah, the domestic violence. Yeah, this bitch got the domestic violence. Okay, yeah, she weird. Okay, and her man's like, no, I'm addicted to that shit. I can't leave her. So, but she still does whatever the hell she wants. If she wants to fuck your man, she can. She will. Her man will shut the fuck up and deal with it. She'll come home tasting with her pussy, tasting like dudes come, and he'll eat her pussy and not give a fuck. He'll just be like, I'm just happy to have a girl to give me attention. That's the type of dude she's married to, a complete simp. You know what I mean? And this is basically a woman who pretends to be a man, hates all other women, sees you. You're kind of the pinnacle of women right now. Womanhood. You guys must be the same age, things like this, and you're everything that they wish they could be, and they can never be that. And I feel like their genetics, their thinking, they believe in twin flames. They're an abusive person. Like anyone that believes and follows twin flames is somebody who's weird and sick and demented, right? They're gonna sit around and be miserable while someone's happily married and tell themselves it's just pretend. You know how psychotic that is. Jesus. And every twin flame channel, that's all they're doing is preaching this to these people. This person must be really heavily into twin flames. They're with their dude. They lie and say, this is my twin flame and it's amazing. We got the best sex. We love each other. We're like best friends. That man is crying in the corner right now, wishing that he married any other fucking person. But he's too scared to leave her. Genuinely. All right? He must be addicted to it. He must like it beat. Sit like this. So now she goes off and does whatever she wants. She sees you and she wants to take anything you have. Anything. Even if you say something funny. Any of your sayings, your quotes, any of this. This is the type of bitch that would watch all your videos on a fake account with her husband And then she would go online and try to act like she's you around all her friends. And her friends are too self absorbed to notice that she's even changed her entire personality and pretends to be you. Because I feel like her friends have met you. But either way, Stephanatis, cooperation, take the hand offered or asked. So you need no help with this bitch. This bitch has already been slayed. She's already slayed. You slayed her. The victory card, cross card, 6 of Wands. You guys have met each other. You said your piece. You might have just said one thing, and it just made this girl look so stupid that what is she gonna do now? She's afraid to ever talk to you because you make her look stupid. And this is a bitch who's so anal. She's got to look like she's smart. She's the type of bitch that'll try to actually get online on a mic and be like, tell everyone to shut up so she can yell at another girl, just so she can yell at a girl. It's not she'll never yell at a real man like that. No, she'll only yell at girls and men pretending to be women and men hiding that they are on the women team. You know what I mean? That's what she's an abusive bitch. Whatever she dyes her hair. She wears a shitload of makeup. She's overweight. She uses old pictures. This is like an online gremlin. Ew. Oh. Anyways, so she's with her twin flame and she's watching you. She thinks you have a twin flame. She cares more about your twin flame than she does about hers. Yeah. This bitch watches so many twin flame videos. It's disgusting. She probably watches them with her husband. As I'm saying, this is crazy, dude. Whoever this bitch is, she's like a twin flame fucking soul sucker. You know what I mean? That's why I said she's a cum sucker. She definitely swallows so much. Not her man though. Her man's too much of a bitch. Okay, take the hand offered or asked. So someone wants to help you with this bitch. Someone wants to tell you about this bitch. Someone wants to stand up for you about this bitch. I feel like, but you don't need it. And people are like, "Oh damn, I was gonna stand up for you. I could clearly see you don't need help at all. I thought you were the lamb too. I thought you needed someone to stand up for you." And the lamb cards here is like, "No, I'm not a lamb at all. This bitch is just stupid, and she tried to take advantage of me like I'm a lamb." And then she goes around and tells you guys that I'm everything that she is. She's a fucking meth head who sucks pole every day for meth, and she's a fucking whore. She's someone who's married and cheats on her man. She's someone who fucking hates her own gender. You know what I mean? Like, this bitch is a womanizer who hides it and pushes it on you for some reason. And then all you do is just be yourself. And she wanted it to be public. She wanted to publicly humiliate you, discriminate against you, just talk shit to you, let out all her aggressions and jealousy about not being you. The reality hit her that she is not you and she could never be you, and that's all who she dreams to be about. You know what I mean? Like, this is a woman that wakes up every day and tries to do mantras and positivity affirmations, and it's all so that she can somehow obtain your perspective, your happiness, your loving nature, all the attention you get as this lamb, because at the end of the day you are still the lamb energy. All right, all of that comes with it. That's what makes this bitch even pay attention to you. She tells herself, "Oh, well, whoever she dates is surely going to be an upgrade to what I'm dating. So that's my twin flame. I thought this guy was my twin flame, but no, this one's my twin flame. And I used to think it was my ex, but everyone's this person's twin flame, and they've already like deemed it like whoever you're dating is theirs, and you've stolen their man in advance, even though they're married. That's why I said this person's completely delusional. This person's married to who exactly they need to be with. He's probably just a little. He might be big and he could take the hits. This girl probably slaps him as hard as she can and it doesn't even hurt him. So he takes that shit because at the end of the day, he doesn't have to be alone at night. Shit like that. I don't gotta be alone. You know? Yeah. So, anyways, somebody wanted to stand up for you. Somebody was ready. Somebody knew about what they were gonna do, and they were ready. I feel like to man up, to bark up, to do something. I feel like they were gonna use that as an excuse to rip into this hoe and say everything that they want to say to this hoe. But instead of that happening, I feel like you solved it before it never could happen. This person could never find an opening to fight you because you're actually the lamb who's being nice and good. You're gonna have to look like the asshole to fight this person. And this person's a narcissist. They've painted you to be the asshole. So they've got to patiently be you now. They got to pretend to be you and patiently wait for the opportunity to truth tell on you, right? But they're making it up. So there never is an opportunity. This is simple math. This bitch can't make things happen that can't happen. Like, you know what I mean? This is a bitch that's going to tell you 1+1 is 3 and beat you until you agree. Okay? So this woman can't beat this mongoose into agreeing with her that she is her. This woman wants everyone to think that that mongoose, which is you, is some dumb knob-slobbing whore. And you're not. Some meth pipe smoking junkie, and you're not. They are. And they know that. And now I feel like they know you know that. So you're like a loaded fucking gun on them. You're like, I'm the real truth fucking teller here. Wait, you want me to actually talk about what you do when your camera's off? You ugly bitch. You gonna say that's me? No, that's you. And I feel like, and they're so scared because I feel like enough people, while they've waited for their opportunity to attack you and argue with you and fight with you, everyone's got to witness your lamb energy. Everyone likes you. They either like you or they don't, but if they don't like you, it's because you're too good. They either like you because you're good or they don't like you because you're too good. They definitely don't like you or like you because of anything that this bitch has said. Whatever this bitch has said, these people see it as, oh, well, that bitch was just jealous and saying anything about that girl. But I mean, that's how they chalk it up. But no, it goes deeper. It's a self-reflection. That's exactly who that bitch is. Whatever she said bad about you is exactly who she is about herself. She has no creativity, so she has to pull from her own life and just project it as you. It's a way to clear their conscience, too, about being such dirty, nasty, disgusting people. So, anyways, you being exactly who you are, now this person literally has to walk it like they talk it. Oh, they're the mongoose, they're the good person, then they're gonna have to wait for the right opportunity to talk shit to you. And that opportunity will never come because you are not anything this person said. This person's imagining you as their twin almost, and they're gonna take you out. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like none of that is true. This person needs to be in a straight jacket. I would suggest that we just take this person out back and put them out their misery because we really do not need this type of sickness. I pray this person doesn't have children. They most likely do. Her in that imagine that a man that lets a woman beat him into submission and lets her put a strap on and fuck him in the ass, right? That man and a woman that does that and abuses him and beats him and does want to fuck him in the ass with a strap on. They have a baby. What kind of failed experiment do you think that's going to be? What do you think that baby's going to grow up to be with those parents and those genetics? You know how many adversities that child's going to have to work through just to be normal, just to be able to hold down a McDonald's job because their parents are fucking disgusting, trashy slobs that had children and they shouldn't have. You know, it's just that simple. Let's just hope this bitch don't got children. Hopefully she don't. Honestly, I think I have a feeling her vagina is disabled. I don't know, and that's probably one of the reasons why she hates women because she can't have a baby. Maybe you have a kid, she hates you because you do. You know what I mean? This is like somebody. That's what I'm saying. This is like somebody who can't have kids. This is like somebody that gets adopted kids. They're an abusive person. They're like an evil stepmother energy. So they're not allowed to have their own kids. They got to take that role in life where they got to. This is like somebody that would make a foster home. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, she's just sitting around abusing those kids, exploiting them, probably using them for cam money and everything. Wow, no, I won't start that gossip. But actually, I will. Basically, if you know who this person is, there's a high chance that if they run a foster home, they're using those underage people for sex cam money so that they can just exploit them as much as they can. They are literally taking minors and putting them on camera for sex shows. And that's how they pay their dues, even though the government gives this bitch money to pay. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's probably her husband's idea because he's probably a pedo. That's probably why he takes it in the ass from her from a strap on. Because he's sick. That's a sick man. A sick man is gonna want a strap on up his ass. I'm sorry. If you're someone who likes a strap on up your ass, you should know you're sick. Okay? Am I saying you're a terrible person? No. But you're sick. You're fucked up in the head. Genuinely. Okay? I don't care what your wife says. I don't care what your past boyfriends or girlfriends have said. I don't care what your fingers say. You're not supposed to put shit up your ass. You're supposed to let shit out your ass. right? Male or female, whoever you are. If you put shit up your ass, know that. You're sick. Something's wrong with you. There's a wire crossed in your brain, and you're obsessed with the butthole, which is where bacteria is, which is where feces come from. That's the hole you touch accidentally. That's the hole you have to throw caution to the wind with when you do 69. That's not the hole you stick your tongue in, okay? That's not the hole you get a strap on for and you fuck your husband with, okay? You're sick. And sick people don't need to be procreating. That's my opinion on the matter. So yeah, I'm pro-choice because I don't want bitches like that having children. I'd be like, yo, you want to abort the baby? Thank God. Here's the money. Go do it. Please save us in 40 years. We won't have to deal with whatever you birthed. Okay? Yeah, no, it gets real cruel over here. I'm very into the genetics, okay? I don't believe that we should be just having people having sickos have babies to make more sickos. And I don't think they should be having foster children brought into their life and being used and exploited. You know what I mean? For sickos. These two are pedos, male and female. The female pedo is more popular than the male pedo, if you can believe it. Almost every male pedo has a woman telling him what to do. So but here's they're real quick to abandon ship. The moment the man gets caught, the woman acts like she never knew, and society will believe her. Okay, and trust me, I've met them. I know them. I've seen these women, and this is exactly what they would do. They'd try to make anyone believe it's you that's like them, and it's not them that's like them, and they're like you. Like, you know what I mean? No, they can't do that. They learn the hard way. We have the sorrows card. I feel like their man leaves them. This person ends up alone. I feel like they try to fight somebody for sure. I feel like they moved on from you and took it out on someone else, and that person had no mercy. That person wasn't the lamb. That person wasn't the mongoose. That person had no love. That person didn't give a shit about this person. That person went and took that person down, type of thing. You get what I mean? Like they gave that person no love. I feel like you were just yourself, so they had to navigate through your loving nature or your cooperative nature or your winning nature. You know, all these things about you that they can't get through. But they found this other person to dump it on afterwards, right? And then that person just let them fucking have it. No mercy on that bitch. That's the bitch now. That's not the bitch she came after. That's not you. That's not the one she came after afterwards. All right, that's her. She took a harsh look in the mirror and she's like, I'm nothing but someone's heart. You know, like she realizes that basically there's no hiding it. She's a disgusting person. It even says disgusto in the corner there. Okay, so she knows it. She knows what she is. She faced you and she realized it. She went after someone else to try to dump it off and like blow off some steam, abuse somebody, find somebody to yell at. And she did, and that person yelled right fucking back. All right, if they were in person with this person literally took them to the ground and maybe curb stomped them a bit. This person might have incurred some injuries and got in a physical fight with somebody because they took it to the wrong motherfucker that day. All right. They didn't pay attention to who they were bullying. They thought they didn't even care if it was a lamb. They were just feeling themselves too much and they were feeling too cocky and too tough. So they went over there and they barked up the wrong motherfucking tree. And I feel like, and that's what they get. And then the twin flames card, whoever it is she's with, it's not their twin flame. Whoever you're with, you're not with anybody. So that's not their twin flame either. They find out you're not even dating anyone. And they were already throwing their twin flame to the curb to take yours. Like to try to flirt with yours behind your back and shit. And I feel like, and you're not dating anyone, so that doesn't go nowhere either. And then this person ends up alone, dude. The cross card. Yeah, like it's just kind of like it literally this is like some high school shit. This is like some girl who's demented and sick and she didn't grow up past high school. She probably buys laser hair removal kits, not to try. I mean like that's her life. She's been using those. Like she's happy handheld ones are here now because she's tired of going to the dermatologist or whatever, whoever it is she goes to. You get what I mean? Like this bitch is furless because she wants to be like a little kid. She wants to be This is how sick she is. She wants to be a little kid for her man, and her man wants her to be a little kid for his big dick. If you know anyone that says they're packed like a tuna, oh my God, If they're like, what if his dick is short, but he's packed like a tuna can? That guy's a pedo. That's his secret. That's their secret lover or something. That's what I said. They need to stay together. That's not twin flames. That's just two disgusting pedos working hand in hand to achieve pedophilia. So like if they adopt any kids, that man's raping them. That woman's raping them. That woman's setting it up for them to. I said they're running a can show. They're exploiting children. This woman is sick. She fucked with the wrong one. She shouldn't have fucked with you because then it brought her to my table. And I'ma let you know. Okay, her and her twin flame. Her twin flame is a short dicked man who thinks he's packed like a tuna can. And all he likes to do is stuff it in little boys' ass. And all he likes to do is get it bent over and have his wife put a strap on and stuff it in his ass. And all they do to girls when they get girls is ruin them, embarrass them, ruin them, starve them. Whoever this is like a foster care family or something. Jesus Christ. I feel sorry. This is like a man who's got two kids before this woman. He meets this woman and those two kids now. He pedos them when she's not around. It's a whole big disgusting scene of fucking around. They do all this. Oh my God. They do all of this, right? And then they have the audacity to try to put it on you. And this is what's funny is you had two heads working on this. You had her and her man working heavily on this to keep this pedo ring down, right? To keep it all hush hush. So they could bully on you and make everyone think it's you that's doing all that. And it's like I have a feeling they were just popping off on the mouth. Oh, she probably runs a cam show behind everyone's back. This bitch does that. That's why she pops off with that. She's not creative. She just pops off with what she does. Oh, she's probably smoking meth. Do you get what I mean? Like projection, projection, projection. And then I feel like all these people do is sit around and try to make other people point fingers at other people so that no one will look at them. And no one's looking at them anyways. No one cares about the kids that they've pedoed, unfortunately. No one cares that tuna can over there is going to go stuff it in some little boy's ass. No one genuinely cares about these kids. It's the fact. You see a handful of people mentioning it, and how many people do you see actually giving a fuck that this happens? This happens far too often. It's foster homes too, adoptions. All of this is all to sexually exploit children, make them into child brides, males and females. And this is a couple that's literally doing it. They might be grooming them and selling them to people once they get of age. Do you know what I mean? And nobody gives a shit. No one's going to care about those kids. Those kids have to care about themselves. And how are they supposed to? So overall, I feel like this person, the sorrows card, they belong in jail. Maybe their husband has gone to jail. Maybe that's how that they lose their twin flame. Their twin flame's in jail, right? So yeah, they're holding down the fort, trying to act like they didn't know he was a pedo. No, they're the one that orchestrates it. They're the one that runs it. This is the type of girl that, like, when she has a baby, it's a boy, and she's gonna talk about his ding dong. Oh, look at your little baby. Oh. She's gonna talk about his penis to him as he's a baby, like a fucking creep. Okay? No mother. No, I'm a mother. Okay? It turns off. You have to wipe the diaper. It's like you're wiping another body part. You don't think to point and talk about it. That's what pedos do. Okay? Female pedos are disgusting and they hide behind like love and cute voices and shit. All right? This is the type of bitch that would be like, oh, wow, look at you're going to be hung like your dad. You know, like who says that to their kid? A sick person. Okay? So that's who this person is. And all they do is gossip about you. And all we did was basically say, no, hold up, bitch. There's not much to say about you. You're a good person. And that's what drives this person crazy. They thought they could bully you and project it onto you and make everyone hate you and then feel less guilty about what they do. Like, feel like that karma has been accounted for. You took it for them, though. And then it gets turned right back on them. And then everything falls apart for them. Everything. Even their clothes. Their clothes are falling apart. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like she might get in a fight with somebody. Genuinely. And they fucking dog her out. And what's she going to do? Call the police and say, the kid I adopted that I used for sex cam ringing illegally as a minor beat me up because he says he doesn't want to do it no more. Like, is she really going to call the police on that? No, she's going to have to make up some elaborate lie, and it's not going to work. So now she has to just sit there with her ass beating and, like, hope and write a letter to her twin flame in jail, to Mr. Tuna Can Dick. Write a letter to him and tell him, the jig is up. I'm going to go to jail too. You know what I mean? All the world is going to fall for this bitch. And I feel like, and you didn't even get bit by her. She tried so hard to bite you. Like, how, and I mean, like a cobra. Cobra's got one job. Yeah? Bite that motherfucker. You got one, this hoe had one job. And she even had help. She had her husband helping her mentally with what to say and what to do and prepping her, like, you know what I mean? Like getting her ready and to fight you. And she had one job. She couldn't do it. She's a fuck up. Whoever this is, she's a major fuck up. She probably got a gang of tattoos. Each one is for every time she fucked up. This one is because when I accidentally woke up and my anus was blown out because I drank a whole pack of Paps. And this one is from when I woke up at the beach and my vagina was dogged out and there was cum in my throat and I don't know what happened. I passed out. I had Rufinol that night. You know what I mean? That's this bitch. And she's like 40 years old, 45 years old, and she's got war tats about all the time she's had it wrecked up her ass. You know what I mean? Like, get real. All right? This bitch is what they call a suicide girl. You could go Google it. All right? It's just bitches that give their fucking soul to the devil and they give their bodies to pimps. And you know what I mean? And then they tat them up and their bodies are someone else's. They're demonically possessed. That's why they're sitting around pedoing people. Either way, I'm done with this. This is a disgusting conversation. But I don't know where you met this person. I would say online because I don't really think you know this person in real life. The house card. You might. You might. Okay, this could be a neighbor, but I feel like overall they know where you live. This is someone stalked you. I feel like they stalked you to get to know who you're dating. And I feel like, and then they realized you weren't dating anyone. That's so pathetic. This is like somebody that literally like waits outside your house, gets a view of your house and waits for you. They'll wait all day, waiting just to see if their man or your man or a man comes out of your house. This person's such a pick me. They want your man to pick them. You know what I mean? This is like somebody that wants the whole room to pick them. And it's like, no one wants you. You're gross, you're a pedo, and you got your ass beat by a teenager. Okay. End of discussion. All right, go blow Tuna Can. Oh, that's right, Tuna Can's in jail. Okay, yeah, you should go to jail too. This bitch needs to go to jail. Repo the house. Sorry, foster kids. You'll be better on the streets, dude. Dare I say these kids would do better on the streets than with these motherfuckers? Nah, man. It's just the truth. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. That was an interesting read. I'll probably do another reading because I don't really like the flavor of this read. I don't like how it turned. No, it turned sour. It's got disgusting on us. But I feel like it's all things you avoided. The gossip, I feel like people are gossiping about you now, saying that you're all these things. The lamb card, you're so sweet. I'm like, God, you're so great. You're such a good person, all these things. And I feel like you guys didn't not get to blows. If you would have got to blows with this person people might not think you're so sweet. You would have had to pay the mongoose. You know what I mean? So that people might not think you're sweet. But whoever it is that they went to afterwards, and it's almost like this is like somebody who tries to do something to you. It doesn't work out. They get so mad they turn to their foster kid or whoever it is, and then they beat them. You know what I mean? Take it out on them. You know what I mean? And it's almost like one of those like they beat the kid too much. Now the kid stood up and fucking took that bitch out. You know what I mean? Threw that bitch to the floor or something. You know what I mean? Like they didn't tolerate the abuse. This person went to go abuse somebody in the name of love or some shit. And no, that's what I'm saying. This person's sick. All right. And we discuss it. So they're probably feeling it today. They're probably feeling caught. They're probably smoking their meth right now. When people smoke meth, they get really in touch with their subconscious. They start to really like dig in it, right? So this bitch knows. She knows her time's up. The sorrows card, the cross card. No, it's already happened. Hey, this is like somebody just waiting for court dates and shit. Like they're just lucky to be out. And I mean, they're going to jail soon, though. All of the evidence is against them, something like that. And it has to do with like what they've been doing to children behind everyone's back. Both of these people, the man and the woman. Okay, So yeah, don't trust a man that wants it up the ass. He's just gonna want to put his up with little kids' ass. That's always the rule. All right, sick is sick, and it spreads. So these sick people got together. They got their hands on some kids, and they probably weren't allowed to have their own kids. Or maybe, you know what I mean? This might be a dude that had kids with another woman just so that he could bring them into this pedophilia shit. Overall, this woman is the main ringleader of it all. She's the reason why that man does any of that. That man was probably not pedophile-ish until he met her. She's got him into wanting smooth bitches. He wants some. She's got him wanting young bitches. You know what I mean? Like she's totally like brainwashed him into it. And it's not hard to listen. If he's not attracted, he's not attracted. So it wasn't hard. Like she just opened him up. You know what I mean? Brought him like you know what I mean? Like was it? Showed him his full potential. That's all she did. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is like somebody that would even have their kids message your kids. If you have kids, they got some kids, they would have them message your kids and try to get your kid to send them pics of their body parts, anything and everything, just for their parents. They would even put your kid in a relationship with them. Like, hey, date her. You better date that person's kid. You know, be with them and date them so that we can be in their business. Flirt with them. And they would literally, this is like the type of person that would take their kid's phone like say their kid's like 18, 19, right? And they got a girlfriend. They tell them get some titty pics from your girlfriend. And then they would be like, no, I don't want to do that. I like my girlfriend. I'm trying to talk to my girl. They would take the phone from them, pretend like they're the kid, and be like, just go all perverted on them and get all the little pedo shots that they want. Give the phone back to their kid. What's their kid gonna do? Tell them, my dad just came over here and forced me to give him the phone. I didn't ask you for that anal pic. My dad wanted it. Bink. Or even worse, my mom did it. My mom told him to do it. You know what I mean? He can't. He's boxed in. But that's the type of person, that's the type of ring and dynamic that this person runs. They actually try anyway to pick up new children, exploit children, and they use their children to do it, and their children are stolen usually. These children that they have are like adopted or foster cared or something, taken in. They're not hers. They're someone else's. They're the man's kids. You know what I mean? All of this. This woman isn't allowed to have kids. Can you blame God? Of course, God's not going to let this lady have kids. Look what she wants to do with them. She wants to fondle them as kids. Like, ew. Like, you know what I mean? Having kids is so important. Raising them right is so important. We do not need these women buying children, adopting children so that they can fuck up that important fucking time. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't need more kids to be groomed into sick people. And that's what this person's doing. So, honestly, like I said, I would take her out back and I would put her out of her misery. End of discussion. I'd let her die with a dick down her throat, dare I say. But that's me. All right, we're gonna let the judicial system handle her, and she's probably just gonna go to jail, and then just live off the government in jail for the rest of her life. Okay. Her and her tuna can, man. Okay. Either way, four people. Hello. Sorry if that got a little gross and vulgar. I don't really like conversations like that because they piss me the fuck off, and people don't like when I'm mad. So I don't blame them. I don't like being mad either. So I will likely be doing another reading later because I have to make some extra videos. I haven't been making any videos for YouTube lately. It's been almost a year. They got like a 1 year. They got like a 1 year timer on that. They're like, hey, you got to do a little something. Okay, we're rolling up on your anniversary here, Nicole. Produce a little something, and I don't. I need to. I've been wanting to, so I'm starting to. And after this reading, I would like to do another one. I don't want to think about this. I don't like this reading. Okay. No, because listen, I'm not allowed to do anything to any of those types of people. You know what I mean? I'm genuinely not. Did you know that it's against the law in my area for me to go knock on my neighbor's door to talk to him about something? It's a bylaw. It's called disturbing the peace. I told him walking into someone's yard and knocking on the door is not disruptful to the peace. And they're like, no, but it's problematic. So I'm actually not allowed to do anything in this world. I get a fine, I get a fee, I get a ticket, I'll get arrested. I'll get arrested for telling the pedo to go eat a dick. You know what I mean? Like me making the pedo eat the dick, I go to jail. The pedo making everyone eat his dick. He stays free? What? What? Wait. So I see the rules are fucked. I see there are no rules really. Okay? So that means I'm just going to talk about what I see. It's crazy too. Because it's like these women are all over the place, but online is where you meet them the most. They'll have different personalities, different personas, everything. It's crazy. And they're sitting around exploiting children in the background. That's disgusting. Well, I hope someone takes her out back and shoots her. I would like to know that. I would. Her and her man. You know what I mean? Let's free those kids. Yeah, free those kids from the tortures of having to suck and fuck their dad. You know what I mean? Think about that. It's a horrible situation to be in, and it's far too common. And like I tell everybody when it comes up, if you laugh about it, you're in on it. If you don't believe me, you're lying. You're in on it. If you make fun of me for talking about it and its existence and how outrageous they sound, if you try to somehow shame me for it, you're in on it. If you try to act like it's not happening, you're in on it. You cover for someone. It's that popular. So do yourself the favor and just, you know what I mean? Don't even say nothing about it. Keep your opinions on the matter to yourself, because if you have any type of opinion other than I agree with you, you're in on it. And you don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to embarrass yourself. You don't want them to know that you cover up for that type of shit. You don't want anyone, just like this like this woman here. When her man goes to jail for pedoing, she don't want no one to know she's the one who told him to do it. You get what I'm saying? She don't want no one to know that. She's gonna try to act like she hates you for it. She's gonna burn your bridge. Okay, so either way, don't burn your own bridge. Don't open your mouth. Don't let people know who you are. Either way, hope everybody has a good day.